Там, где сохранились, там же и загрузились. Добро пожаловать на Нормандию. Так, у нас вроде бы как есть какие-то улучшения, давненько я не исследовал. Так, повышает урон, да, давайте. Это то, что надо. Что еще? Платина, биоумений, запас пенициллина, давайте уж по полной программе. Все вкачаем, наверное. А, уже на что-то не хватает. Блин, почему так много платины надо? Так, улучшение корабля. Так, надо к Тейну тогда спуститься. Но сперва поговорим с Мортином.
Still need to get to Tuchanka, Shepard. My students being held by
Я понял тебя.
We'll be here if you need me.
С кем мы еще давно не разговаривали? С Джейкобом, по-моему. Hello, Jacob. How are you today?
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
If you want, Commander. Cerberus has ranks, but it's not the Alliance. No rules about fraternization. Your boat, your call. You want to get friendly with everyone? That's your business.
Relax, Jacob. I'm just interested in what makes you tick.
Anyone else said that, I'd walk away. Most Cerberus people try to play like the elusive man, hiding bullshit behind a smile.
Что-то мне не нравится ухмылка
I like what
Джейкоба.
I've seen. I'll give you a shot. What do you want to know?
You want to talk about what happened with your father?
I don't really have anything to say about that, Commander. It's done with.
Anyone waiting for you back home?
Only child and no extended family. Never settled down. Didn't seem fair with this job. But you can't miss what you never had.
You seem okay with taking a risk on me. Why?
Soldiers like us know how important trust is to the crew. I'm not used to seeing it on a Cerberus ship. Definitely not from people they put in command. But you focus on more than the job. A threat this big, you can't just throw people at it blind. They need inspiration.
There's a lot riding on this, but we can't give up everything.
Not always a choice we get to make. Good to try, though. I gave it my best back in the Alliance. Got labeled a troublemaker. They were always on the lookout for disruptive types. Cerberus isn't any better. They just put more effort into hiding how much they spy on you.
Let them watch. We're not hiding anything.
Wouldn't matter if we were. It's not like they can reel us in. We're handling this, whether they like it or not. Anyway, I should get back to prep. Nice talking to you, Shepard. Let's do it again sometime.
Вот и поговорили.
Commander, can I help you with something?
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Я просто подумал, может у него улучшение есть. Я уже не помню, у кого улучшение надо брать. По-моему, у Тейна осталось улучшение. Шкафчик с оружием. Так, Гарус. Имеет ли смысл менять винтовку Гарусу? Мне кажется, нет. Пускай нормально винтовка стреляет. Так, что, куда спустимся? Ниже. В каюту капитана. Узнаем нашего нового тиммейта. Поговорим с ним, посмотрим, что он нам, какие улучшения подкинет. Так, тут где он? Вот тут, по-моему. Ага. Здравствуй, Тейн. Как твои дела?
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
We need to have the best equipment possible to take on the collectors. You have any leads I could chase down?
My old contact network often located rare equipment for me. Would you like me to get in touch with them?
Let's see what they've got.
Так, для зондов, ну давайте.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly. We haven't had a chance since I joined.
When we met you, you said you were dying.
Yes. I thought you'd want to know more. You don't have to worry about the rest of the crew. My illness is not communicable, even to other Drell. It's called Keppel syndrome.
Are you going to be all right until the end of the mission?
I should be fine for another 8 to 12 months. The more time I spend in humid environments, the faster it progresses. I think it's safe to say that by the time my body is incapacitated, we'll be victorious. Or dead. Either way, I won't be a burden to you.
What exactly is the problem?
My people are native to an arid world. Most of us now live on Kaje, the Hanar homeworld. It's very humid and rains every day. Our lungs can't deal with the moisture. Over time, the tissue loses its ability to absorb oxygen. It becomes harder to breathe. Eventually, we suffocate.
Can't they do something about that?
The Hanar have funded a genetic engineering program. They should be able to adapt us. The project has only been running for a few years. I don't believe my body will still draw breath by the time it bears fruit.
Then don't live on Kaji, or use breathers.
Drell have a close relationship with the Hanar. We rely on each other. The best we can do is keep our homes very dry inside.
Is there anything we can do here? Normandy has a state-of-the-art medical bay.
No, thank you. It's being attended to. If the finest medical minds in the Hanar illuminated primacy can't solve the problem, I doubt your ship's medic could. Thank you for your concern. Trust me, this won't affect my performance.
Ну, ты держись там. Блин, представьте, как здесь жарко в этой комнате, наверное. Влага только ускоряет его смерть. Наверняка ускоряет приближение его смерти. С Мирандой можно поговорить, кстати говоря. Давайте, наверное, так и сделаем. Или может, ну ее нафиг.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well.
А ты
As
думала?
Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the elusive man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
Зачем?
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know.
Ну, разумеется.
Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well,
Провод нечаянно
that
задел.
wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
I assume that Cerberus approved of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
Я вот заметил, у Миранды слишком здоровый рот, вы не находите? Но я имею в виду, нарисован.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Давайте про мать Миранды спросим.
You've told me a lot about your father.
Про отца вроде как
What happened to your
знаем,
mother?
а про мать.
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe.
Шифр-сути
I
с
like to know
лицом.
where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind
Так
of
это
you.
уже было.
I'm not sure I believe you.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
Так, с Гарусом говорить сейчас нет большого смысла. На нижнюю палубу давайте спустимся. О Джеки, кстати говоря, давно не говорили. Может поговорить с ней внизу?
Shepard, I'm glad you came by.
Я тебя
I may
слушаю.
need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason.
Чего?
I'm scared, Shepard.
Они с ума сошли.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tally.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Суть обвинений.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vassilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Тали,
Okay.
разумеется, я помогу тебе. В чем проблема?
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help.
Да прям.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Им надо будет объясниться, что это они себе позволяют обвинять мою Тали, которая так хорошо работает. Так, Джеки Герл, слышала? Тали обвиняет в измене.
Hey,
What's happening?
you got a lot of questions, don't you?
I miss your friendly nature when you're not around.
Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now, and you're always coming to talk to me. Shepard, you got feelings for me? Because I don't need the complication.
Then don't worry. I'm not interested.
Good. I didn't want you coming around here anymore anyway.
Какие-то проблемы, что ли?
You got what
Ладно.
you want, Jack. We'll keep this business. No problem.
Yeah,
По-моему,
no problem.
по-моему, ее это вполне устраивает. Ладно, меня это тоже устраивает, поэтому давайте наверх. Вообще, во время вот этого диалога можно уже закрутить с ней роман, но не будем. Просто не будем. Так, Грюнт нам ничего нового не скажет. Поэтому что делаем? Поднимаемся на мостик. Уже дофига времени потратили на разговоры.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Подождет.
Change of plans, Commander. Urgent message coming in from the elusive.
Да в смысле?
Patching him in through the comm room.
Elusive man. Я ненавижу. Ладно, что он нам теперь расскажет на этот раз? Я слушаю вас.
Patching the elusive man through, Commander.
Как бы нам успеть все миссии на лояльность выполнить?
Shepard, we got a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the
Смотри,
course.
как у него жутко
The
глаза
Turians
светятся в
were wiped
темноте.
out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their home world.
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Ладно.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the
Полетели.
ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
Что-то мне не нравится. Призрак что-то дергает нас, дергает, блин, без конца. Нормально поиграть не дает. Что-то долго загрузка шла. Так, давайте посмотрим, на что способен Тейн. Так, и нам на эту миссию нужен кто-то покрепче. Так Грюнд, мне кажется, справится. Вполне себе. Тейн, по-моему, биотик отчасти. Джеки здесь нам мало чем может помочь, поэтому что я думаю, Мордин мне, в принципе, понравился, как он повел себя в бою. Двоих только осталось завербовать. Так, кого возьмем? Давайте Гаруса возьмем. Почему нет? Гарус классный. Патроны качаем или оглушающий выстрел. Так, что у Гаруса? Оглушающий выстрел. Перегрузка. А вот это что? Бросок. Дрелл убийца, деформация. Вот это что полезно. Разорванные патроны. Ну, вот эти три навыка будем качать. Деформацию давайте раскачаем. Дрелл убийца. Такс. Бросок. Нет, давайте деформацию лучше качнем сейчас. Так, тяжело. Да, тяжелую давайте. Бросок. И дрелл убийца давайте. Прекрасно. Гарус, с тобой что нам делать? Ну, перегрузку ему тоже надо качать. Давайте, наверное, качнем перегрузку ему. А мне качнем. Патроны, наверное, качнем, раз они у нас в доступе. Да, давайте. Все прекрасно, мы готовы. Так, Тейн, подожди, оружие тебе надо. Оружие тебе надо хорошенькое такое дать. Пистолет, пулемет. Пускай будет. Хорошо, поехали.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold. thing is massive.
How the hell did the Turians take it out?
Да, сложно представить, каким образом они ее сломали.
Radar scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no Mass Effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
Что-то странно все это, на ловушку похоже больше. Чтобы кто-то повалил корабль коллекционеров, но что-то в это как-то слабо верится. Смотрите, у Тейна красные глаза.
Looks like an insect hive.
Смотрите, слимак. Нормально, да? Так, давайте начнем. Вот этот скилл мне полезен будет. Так, перегрузку тоже поближе. Оглушающий выстрел. И бросок. Поехали. Смотрите, ну разве это корабль, блин? В какой-то скале коллекционеры летают. Чё?
Maybe the defense tower softened it for the Turians.
The missing colonists might be aboard, if they're still alive.
The collectors use these on Horizon.
Horrible. Trapped in these pods, completely at the mercy of the collectors.
Музыка такая, знаете, с таким мистическим мотивом.
What? Why are these here?
Must have been used for testing. I'd say these subjects didn't pass.
There are worse things than death, like being a test subject for twisted aliens.
You're probably right. Doesn't feel much better, though.
Но выглядит корабль довольно-таки опустошенным. Таким пустым. Свечка.
That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Are they looking for similarities?
I have no hypothesis on their motivations. All I have are the preliminary results. They reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
My God. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I have already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster. But there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes. Reduced heterochromatin structure. Elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
The Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans? They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
No species should have to suffer through that.
Let's find what we need before the collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
Вот так вот, а вот. Куча стволов лежит. Он дается на выбор. Один ствол. Вот это заменяет винтовку. Это дробовик, а вот это снайперку. Но мне понравилась вот эта штука. Вот эту я, кстати говоря, ни разу и не пробовал. Как она стреляет, не стреляет. У нас уже есть нормальная снайперская винтовка под наш класс. Поэтому возьмем вот эту штуку. У нее очень большой разброс, но очень большой урон. Поэтому будем ходить с ней. Доступно только Шепарду. И 80 патронов. Элементы питания. Нулевой элемент. Так.
Look on the ceiling. More of those strange pods.
There must be hundreds. How many are full?
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
Вот здесь что-то есть.
This should come in handy.
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked Edie to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
Это значит, вот этот вот корабль нас убил в самом начале игры. Ну и как теперь тебе быть разрушенным, а? Нравится быть мертвым кораблем? Давайте вот эту штуку включим. Чисто чтобы была. Охереть, смотрите, как он здоровый.
Not if we stop them.
There, on the platform. Looks like some kind of control panel.
Has anyone else wondered why we haven't seen any collectors? Living or dead?
Edie, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
Джокер. Что ты наделал?
That can't be good.
Что происходит?
Everyone's all right, Joker. What just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
Ну почему-то мы все таки думали.
We need a little help here, Edie.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system.
Гарус, все нормально? Так, прячьтесь быстро.
Then you'd better get it done fast, Edie. Look out, we've got company.
Enemies ahead!
Come on, speed it up.
Так, я ему залпом. Ой-ой, больно. Гарус, подымайся. Мне как спать. Очень больно. Да ты чё, серьезно что ли? Гарус, оглуши его. Так на того надо убирать быстро. Больно. Щиты еще ставят. Смотрите, там. Больно? Вы чё? Очень больно. Умри. Готов, да? Все? Без проблем. Кнопку нажать.
I've regained control of the platform, Shepard.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
Он предал нас.
That son of a bitch sent us right into collector hands.
And here I thought I'd had my betrayal and attempted murder for this year.
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
Отступник 2 дали. Ну, да ладно. Не страшно. Так, винтовку надо взять, нормально. Винтовку, а не эту какаху. Давайте, парни. Пошли, парни. Коллекционеры тоже пользуются кредитами, нормально. Нафиг стрелять. Пощадите. Оу. Пошли дальше.
Affirmative. Getting out of fire. Moving. Understood.
Патроны лежат.
Moving to cover. Understood. Affirmative.
Так, винтовку снайперскую дайте. Ага, легко. Блин. чё, офигел, что ли, стрелять в меня без конца? Блин, ну ты же не убил его. Убил. Прекрасно. Больно. Ой-ой-ой, тихо, не трогай меня. Эти штуки опасные. Зараза, очень быстро выносит. Все, парни, идем дальше. Путь свободен. Так, то куда нам? Вот сюда. Все, обратно уже не залезть. Ты? Ой, блин, вот эту штуку выносить. Ну хотя с этим оружием можно ее довольно быстро сломить. Спрячься. Главное, зараз успевать носить больше, чем он нам. Поехали. Очень больно. Спрячься. Так, надо отходить. Карус, беги оттуда! Родненький! Он же убьет тебя! С потрохами! Давай! Сейчас Агарос подойдет. Сейчас он тебя в спину накидает. Гарус, красавчик! В спину накидал, он тут же рассыпался. Ну, предсказуемо, наверное, в эти двери надо идти. Открывай ворота.
This looks interesting.
Нападают, да, нападают. Винтовку, 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 быстро. Сейчас я им раздам. Ну да, я в принципе раздал. Господи, что он творит? Какая же хорошая винтовка. С адреналином раскидывать только так. Так, вот здесь лучше, наверное, другую позицию занять. Вот ты как рапно откуда взялся. Ну да, в принципе, мое решение было правильно. Так, винтовку, снайперскую.
The forces of the universe bend to me if I must tear you apart.
Так, теперь с тобой. На, пистолетом завалил. Не отставайте. Я тороплюсь изо всех сил, ты не поверишь, Джокер. Ой, блин. Ёпта, что? Пощадите. Чего вас так много? Все, прекрасно. Просто валим теперь отсюда. Просто валим. Мы уже здесь, Джокер, не переживай. Джокер, увози нас отсюда. Обратно на землю. Только смотри, планета у нас в какой-нибудь не впендюре. О да, мне есть что ему сказать. Сейчас я ему все выскажу.
Shepard, looks like Edie extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
Edie told us the distress call originated from the collectors. You betrayed us, just like I knew you would.
We're at war. The collectors are taking humans, and every minute we waste is one more we give the enemy to prepare.
I know the stakes, but we're supposed to be on the same side, and I can't trust you.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget Edie. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
Команда могла пострадать. Гаррус и Тейн могли погибнуть.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
I don't risk people. There are always alternatives.
You may not like being on the receiving end, neither would I. But the facts are with me. As much as we try to avoid them, these decisions need to be made. But more importantly, it paid off. Edie confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced identify friend-foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I'm guessing you have a plan.
We have a science team working on a derelict Reaper right now. I need you to go and pick up its IFF.
Where did you find a derelict Reaper?
An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target, a 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
I only believe you because I doubt you'd repeat yourself so soon.
It's no less a risk, Shepard. We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
Edie, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
Сейчас я всю команду против тебя настрою, призрак. Так и знаю. Господи, посмотрите на его глаза. Это уже ужас какой-то. Он не человек.
So the elusive man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the Collector databanks. Necessary risk.
Мне все еще это не нравится. Так.
He tries something like that again, and the Collectors will be the least of his problems. Edie, are you sure this IFF is going to work?
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the Collector homeworld, based on navigational data from their vessel.
В центре галактики?
That can't be right.
Better run the diagnostics, Joker. Looks like our AI's got a bug in the software.
My calculations are correct. The Collector homeworld is located within the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
This thing is our best shot at getting through the Omega-4 relay. We have to try.
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the Collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
Tough choice. Continue to build up the team, or go investigate the derelict Reaper.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
Так, ну мы, понятное дело, команду будем дальше набирать. То, что без команды туда не попремся, понятное дело. Обследовательница. Ну, призрак нам, конечно, поднасрал еще так. Отступник +9, герой +9. Защита от урона. Что, вкачаемся? Нулевой элемент. Давайте. Оружие, дробовик, пистолет, пулемет. Не нужно. Броню давайте снова. Что это? Давайте технические штуки к нашему отряду. Чего бы нет, защита от урона. Тоже. Блин, дофига. По-моему, мы всю броню уже вкачали. Почему вот эта штука нам недоступна? Хотя у меня вроде бы хватает ресурсов. Ладно, давайте перед их сделаем.